Hey guys, how's it going? Kire here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And in today's video, I want to talk about what Torilla has been talking about in the Discord, talking about champion balance and the compensation for said champion balance. So let's get into it. So mainly it's about Tormin, and then we also got confirmed that there's a couple other legendary characters that are going to be rebalanced. All right guys, let's back up and talk about yesterday. So yesterday is where she announced that Tormin was officially going to get nerfed, and then she was asking the community about feedback, and then she opened up a forum post that we can post, and she opened up a place to discuss what we should do, some feedback on how we should nerf them. Also gave a few suggestions on how Tormin was going to get nerfed, re-emphasized that it was going to be a slight nerf, but it definitely needed to tone him down because he's too powerful. So her new post was today. And so let's read this. And then this is, 24, because she was saying it was going to be open for 24 hours. And then here's the post yesterday. You can check it out on the announcements page on the official Raid Discord. And then mainly, so that this is where she was saying that, make his freeze activate only once per turn. And then another option was to remove the heal part that now triggers the freeze entirely from his passive skill. So those are some suggestions that she was thinking that could potentially take place as a nerf for Tormin over here. Next, and so now let's get into today, where there's actually a lot of information here. So here we go. Hey guys, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts on Tormin with us. We have forwarded your feedback to the game designers. They are now going to review it thoroughly and make decisions based on that. The champion will definitely remain strong and a meta changer. What we are going to do is review his passive skill, most likely, and fix minor bugs in his performance. We want you to understand that, and can't stress it enough, that we will make sure that he does not lose his incredible strength and uniqueness. You will enjoy using him, and he won't become a vault guard. We guarantee that. Now, we do apologize for the whole roller coaster with these changes, but we need to go for it to make sure the future of the game balance does not suffer because of this aspect. We do understand that you guys have been working very hard on getting him, and even though the changes we are going to introduce will be minor, we are going to give compensation for the effort. The players who have crafted him upon the fusion in will receive 2 legendary books. We also know that you have been waiting for another legendary champion to be rebalanced for a very long time. We are going to let you know that this rebalance will come out with 1.13 and will include Cythalia, Shamrock, Yannica, and others. We will also release Faction Wars rebalance in the near future before 1.13 patch, together with some improvements from many champions, which will help you pass crypt stages faster and easier. So that's about it. That's the post that she just said today. I think there's a lot to unpack here, and I think that this is going to be pretty controversial, like a lot of posts that are said on the forums. And so I just want to dive into this and kind of go over what I think about it. Actually, I should say, first of all, do I think he should get nerfed? And I think the answer is yes. I think he's very unfun to play against. I think he's very powerful. I think how he goes about being powerful is very it just feels like poor game design. It just feels infuriating to have to go against someone that's literally like here, takes away every single one of your moves at a very high percentage on every single part of the move. And I think a lot of people think he definitely deserves to get a nerf. I just hope it's not too much. I do want him to be a very strong character. I do want a character that is specifically like someone's using a lot of turn meter boost. Someone's going really fast. I can't keep up with it. Then I can use him. It'd be really effective. So I think the kit is cool, especially since he's so arena focused. He needs to be very strong. He's a Void Legendary, arena focused specifically, an entire event around this. So he definitely needs to be very strong. He needs to keep that. But I think he needs to be toned down just a little bit. And so then next, I want to talk about the compensation. I think for most people, the compensation is going to be good, if not just a bonus about fusing him, except for the people that went really hard on the champion chase tournament, or the champion event on the 13th to get Towering Titan. I think those people probably spent a lot of money or just had a lot of save shards. And if he ends up being bad, 2 legendary books is just not going to cut it. I think that they should find a way to have them separated between, people that have already fused them and people that are fusing them later. And way bigger compensation for the people that have already fused them. So I hope something like that can be implemented. And then lastly, the thing I'm probably most excited about is the champion balance. I think it was very smart of them. I believe it when I see it, when it's actually going to happen. But I think they were, so first, before I give my opinion, let me back up. And so they're saying that they're going to, in 1.13, they're going to be balancing Cythalia, Shamrock, Yannica, and others. So I think it was very smart of them to say that, because I think the first thing everyone's going to say is like, oh, you can rebalance him, but where's all these other characters that are garbage? Based on what they said about 1.12, I think this is going to be a really big test on whether it's true or not that they used 1.12 to optimize the game and make updates easier. Now at 1.3, they're already talking about it. People are going to be excited about it, especially if you have the legendaries that potentially could be buffed. So I really hope that they were honest with what they were saying about 1.12, and then 1.13 comes out relatively soon. That would be really good for, at least for me, when it comes, like, I think that would be really good for the community to know that these updates are coming quicker. Because right now the updates come so few and far between that it's just very depressing knowing if there's an issue, because we have to wait so long for the resolution, that if they can show us with 1.13 that it's like, no, it's in a week or 2 weeks, after the event, I think that's going to go a long way. Then they just kind of touched up on Faction Wars, which it's 1.13 as well. I guess we'll wait and see when it comes to Faction Wars. It's just such a boring piece of content. At least in my opinion, it's hard for me to get excited about it. I think it has a lot of potential, but let's see if it actually gets realized here in the upcoming patches. All right, guys. Well, that should do it for me. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about whether he should get nerfed or they should just keep him the same. Also, let me know on what you guys think about what would be fair compensation for the people, that already got him. Like, do you guys think 2 legendary books is good? Do you think, they should be more? I know it's hard to say because we don't know exactly what the nerf is, but let me know. It'll be kind of a fun discussion. And with that, you guys have a good one. Peace.